I think the Queen's duty and her service, her tolerance, her commitment to others, I think that's all been incredibly important to me.
The royal walls are shaking. Prince William has just shattered the silence, launching a ruthless takedown on Queen Camilla, and her reaction, a full-blown meltdown witnessed by stunned insiders. The future king has had enough. With tension boiling for years, Prince William's fury erupted, leaving Queen Camilla humiliated and Buckingham Palace in crisis. But why now? What pushed William to cross this line against his stepmother? Camilla, known for her cold composure, finally cracked. Her tantrum, raw and public, has everyone asking, is this the moment the royal family truly falls apart? This isn't sudden, it's years in the making, from the shadow of Princess Diana's tragic legacy to whispers of betrayal and power struggles. Every step has led here. William, fiercely protective of his mother's memory and his wife, Kate, has reached his breaking point. But this showdown isn't just about family, it's about power, pride, and revenge. And the fallout could change the future of the monarchy forever. But what exactly triggered this explosive moment? Years of hidden tension erupted in a single moment. Prince William finally struck back, and this time, there was no holding back. His clash with Queen Camilla wasn't just about words, it was personal, raw, and long overdue. But what pushed him to break the royal code of silence and confront her so openly? This rift has been brewing for years, fueled by resentment and wounds that never healed. William has never forgotten how his mother, Princess Diana, was treated, and Camilla, once the outsider, became the woman who stepped into Diana's place. But it wasn't just the past that set William off. It was Camilla's recent actions, calculated, cold, and deeply disrespectful, that finally shattered his restraint. The final straw came at King Charles's coronation. Camilla, now Queen Consort, wielded her new power without hesitation. She invited 20 of her closest friends, yet completely snubbed the Middleton family, the very people who have stood by William and Kate through everything. Kate's parents, Carol and Michael Middleton, who played a crucial role in supporting the couple, were iced out without explanation. The insult wasn't just personal, it was public, and William felt it deeply. This wasn't an oversight, it was a power move, a message from Camilla. In her kingdom, loyalty to William's family meant nothing. But for William, family means everything, especially Kate. Over the years, he has watched how Camilla's subtle jabs and cold gestures have chipped away at his wife's dignity. Camilla has always known the power of royal protocol and breaking it. She did it before, and now, by snubbing the Middletons, she did it again, this time targeting the family closest to Kate. William saw the hurt in his wife's eyes and knew this wasn't just about status or titles, this was about respect, or the lack of it, and he wasn't going to let it slide. The public reaction was swift and fiery. Social media exploded with fans rallying behind William and Kate. Headlines questioned Camilla's motives and whispers from palace insiders painted her as calculating and cold. Supporters of Princess Diana flooded platforms, accusing Camilla of overstepping her bounds once again. Royal watchers speculated, was this a power struggle for the future of the monarchy? The drama was no longer behind palace doors, it was front-page news. But this wasn't just a family argument, it was a royal crisis. Camilla's actions cut deep, threatening the fragile unity holding the monarchy together. The stakes couldn't be higher. William, fueled by loyalty to his wife and his mother's memory, chose to act. He knew the cost, but he also knew the danger of staying silent. But Camilla didn't take this confrontation quietly. Here's how she reacted. The room froze as Camilla's composure shattered. Her voice, sharp and furious, cut through the air, a tantrum no one saw coming from the usually poised Queen Consort. Witnesses stood stunned, eyes wide, as the woman known for ignoring public scrutiny finally snapped. It wasn't just anger, it was humiliation, raw and unfiltered. Those present couldn't believe what they were seeing. A royal insider described the scene as explosive, with Camilla's frustration boiling over in front of staff and senior aides. Whispers spread like wildfire. How could the Queen Consort lose control so publicly? For those who have known her cold, calculated nature, this sudden outburst was shocking. But this wasn't just about the confrontation with William. Camilla's fury came from something deeper, years of fighting for public acceptance, only to feel undermined and disrespected once again. She had fought to rebuild her image, endured public backlash, and worked to cement her role beside King Charles. Yet, here she was, facing William's defiance, a blow she didn't expect from inside the family. The constant media scrutiny, comparisons to Princess Diana, and now this blatant challenge from the future king, it was too much. Then came the leaks. Within hours, details of her tantrum hit the headlines. Royal reporters pounced, splashing Camilla's breakdown across every front page. Social media erupted, and videos of her storming from the room surfaced, fueling public mockery and endless commentary. Memes flooded platforms, and hashtags like Camilla cracks and royal meltdown trended worldwide. What was meant to stay behind palace doors became a public spectacle, and Camilla became the headline, exactly what she feared. The fallout was brutal. Instead of sympathy, her outburst painted her as bitter and power-hungry. Public opinion, already divided, turned colder. Many viewed her reaction as proof that she couldn't handle the pressure of her new role. The royal family, known for never complain, never explain, was suddenly drowning in chaos. Insiders suggested even King Charles was blindsided by her behavior, leaving him scrambling to control the damage. In the end, Camilla's reaction didn't silence the drama, it fueled it. Her meltdown became a symbol of the cracks within the royal family. But was William acting alone, or was this part of a larger family rift? The room watched closely as Kate approached Camilla, but there was no curtsy, just a simple nod, brief and cold. A small act, but in the world of royal protocol, it was a thunderclap. Cameras flashed, capturing the tension in that fleeting moment, and in seconds the headlines erupted. Did Kate just defy the Queen Consort? In royal tradition, gestures aren't just gestures, they are power plays. As Princess of Wales, Kate was expected to curtsy to Queen Camilla, a symbol of respect to her superior in rank. But this time she didn't, and it wasn't a mistake. It was a statement. Within the royal family, skipping the curtsy is no small slight, it's a deliberate act of defiance. It signaled something was deeply wrong beneath the polished surface of royal life. The media pounced instantly. News outlets dissected every angle, replaying the clip from the coronation over and over. Analysts debated its meaning. Was it a personal insult or a public protest? Social media exploded. Team Kate and Team Camilla trended worldwide. Some praised Kate's silent strength, calling her a modern royal unafraid to break the rules. Others accused her of disrespecting the monarchy. But one thing was clear, this wasn't just about the curtsy. It was about what the curtsy represented. Power, loyalty, and control. Insiders revealed that this silent protest was deeply personal. Camilla's decision to exclude the Middleton family from the coronation had deeply wounded Kate. The Middletons had been her rock, a family Camilla knew meant everything to her. By freezing them out, Camilla sent a message. Kate may be the future queen, but in Camilla's court, her family had no place. So, Kate responded, not with words, but with silence. But this act ran deeper than one event. It reflected a long-standing tension between the two women. Kate is the picture of modern royalty, graceful, grounded, and beloved by the public. Camilla is the traditional power player, controversial, cunning, and always in the shadow of Diana's memory. Their differences weren't just personal, they were symbolic. Kate represented the future, while Camilla clung to the past, and this clash of style, values, and vision was now unfolding in front of the world. This wasn't just a snub, it was a warning, a signal that the battle lines were drawn not only between William and Camilla, but between Kate and the entire royal establishment. The tension goes beyond Kate. Let's talk about how Harry fits into this royal drama. Prince Harry didn't hold back. His memoir and interviews ripped through the royal family like a bombshell, and at the center of the blast, Camilla. He called her out directly, branding her as dangerous, calculating, and willing to sacrifice anyone to clean up her public image. It was an accusation that hit hard, because Harry wasn't just talking about royal politics, he was talking about family betrayal. In his own words, Harry accused Camilla of using the press to repair her reputation after years of public hate. He claimed she traded stories, feeding private family details to the tabloids in exchange for positive coverage. And for Harry, this wasn't just royal gossip, it was personal. He blamed her for planting stories that painted him and Meghan in a harsh light, fueling the media frenzy that chased them out of royal life. But for Harry, the pain ran deeper, straight back to his mother, Princess Diana. He never forgave Camilla for the role she played in his parents' broken marriage. To him, Camilla was the villain in a story that cost him his mother. and when he saw her crowned as queen consort, the woman who had caused his mother so much pain, now sitting on Diana's throne, it was more than he could bear. His accusations weren't just about Camilla's actions, they were about justice for Diana's legacy. In doing so, Harry aligned himself, intentionally or not, with his brother, because William too had never fully accepted Camilla. While the brothers' relationship was in tatters, their resentment toward their stepmother remained a shared, unspoken bond. William had chosen silence, Harry chose fire. But together they turned the public eye squarely on Camilla, exposing the fractures within the royal family for the world to see. The media went into a frenzy. Harry's revelations dominated headlines from major newspapers to social media platforms. Public opinion exploded. Some saw Harry as a truth-teller, finally exposing the royal machine. Others labeled him a traitor, airing dirty family laundry for profit. But the silence from Buckingham Palace was deafening. No statements, no denials. Only the royal family's infamous never complain, never explain strategy. But the damage was done. Harry's words were out there, and they couldn't be taken back. Yet this wasn't just about Harry's accusations, it was about a pattern, a royal family built on image, secrets and survival. Harry had simply pulled back the curtain. He exposed a cycle of betrayal and revenge that had defined the royals for generations. Camilla's rise, Diana's fall, William's anger, and now his rebellion. It was history repeating itself, only this time on a global stage. So, how is Buckingham Palace handling this internal war? Buckingham Palace is in chaos. King Charles faces the biggest crisis of his reign, a family civil war playing out in front of the world. On one side, his beloved wife, Queen Camilla, is humiliated and under fire. On the other, his eldest son and heir, Prince William, was backed by the explosive accusations of Prince Harry. And now the public is watching his every move. Insiders reveal that Charles is furious, not just at the scandal, but at the fact that the family's dirty laundry has become a global spectacle. His greatest fear has come true. The monarchy, built on unity and tradition, is now the center of division and betrayal. Behind closed doors, he scrambles to control the damage, but his hands are tied. Publicly supporting Camilla could risk losing favor with William and the future of the monarchy. Siding with William would mean turning his back on his wife, a woman he fought for, against public opinion for decades. The palace's official response? Silence. The royal family's time-honored strategy of never complain, never explain is in full force. No statements, no interviews, just carefully staged appearances designed to project calm. But the cracks are showing. PR insiders report that royal aides are in full crisis mode, working to flood the media with positive stories about Charles and Camilla, hoping to drown out the storm. Camilla is seen visiting charities, and Charles shaking hands with world leaders. Every move is a calculated distraction from the chaos within. But the leaks keep coming. Royal insiders are feeding the press, and anonymous sources exposing the tension behind palace doors. One source claims Charles is desperate to bring William back to the fold, but is frustrated by his son's cold resolve. Another reveals Camilla feels betrayed and believes William's actions have damaged her image beyond repair. The palace's silence is backfiring. The public is filling in the gaps with speculation, and the headlines grow darker by the day. Meanwhile, the public is fiercely divided. Supporters of William and Kate flood social media, praising them for standing firm against Camilla. The hashtag King William trend globally, with many calling for Charles to step aside and let William lead. But Camilla's defenders are loud too, accusing William of disrespect and portraying Camilla as the victim of a smear campaign. Polls show a monarchy in crisis. Trust is slipping, and the once untouchable image of the royal family is crumbling under the weight of scandal. This isn't just a family feud, it's a threat to the institution itself. Charles barely settled into his reign, and now faces whispers of abdication. Can the monarchy survive this war from within? Or will this fracture be the one that finally breaks the crown? But is this just about family drama, or is there something deeper at play? Camilla's path to the throne has been anything but smooth. From the moment she entered the public eye, she was seen as the villain in Princess Diana's story, the woman who broke the fairy tale. For years, public opinion stayed cold. Even as she stepped into royal duties, the shadow of Diana never left her side. Yet, against the odds, she climbed from public enemy to queen consort. But acceptance is not the same as admiration, and the rift within the family proves it. To many, Camilla's rise feels like a power grab wrapped in royal tradition. The public's skepticism toward her has never fully faded. Her relationship with the media, once built on leaks and backdoor deals, left a stain that time couldn't erase. And her moves within the family haven't helped. Camilla has always known that power in the monarchy isn't just about titles, it's about control. And her actions, sharp and strategic, have left deep wounds. The most glaring example is the coronation snub. By excluding the Middleton family, she sent a clear message. Kate's family, and by extension Kate herself, were not part of her royal circle. It was more than a slight. It was a power play, and it worked because it forced William and Kate into a corner, isolating them from their closest allies. But it also exposed something Camilla underestimated: William's fury and Kate's quiet, powerful defiance. This clash isn't just personal, it's generational. Camilla's leadership style is old-guard royalty, formal, cold, and deeply protective of hierarchy. She believes in loyalty to the institution above all else. But Kate represents something different: modernity, warmth, and a connection to the people that feels real, not rehearsed. Where Camilla wields power through protocol and exclusion, Kate earns loyalty through presence and empathy. And the public has made their choice. Kate is their future queen, with or without a crown. But inside the palace, Camilla remains a force, a queen, not content to be a figurehead. To her supporters, she is resilient, having endured decades of scorn. To her critics, she is the embodiment of everything cold and ruthless about the monarchy. And now, caught between William's rebellion and the public's judgment, Camilla finds herself once again where she has always been, at the center of controversy. With the royal family divided, what does this mean for their future? The royal family is teetering on the edge. This clash between Prince William and Queen Camilla has the potential to reshape the monarchy forever. With every new revelation, the rift grows wider, the stakes are higher than ever, and the future of the crown is uncertain. If the division between William and Camilla continues, it could lead to a major shift in public loyalty. For years, the monarchy has relied on its image of unity and tradition. But now it's becoming clear that there are two sides in this royal war: Team William and Team Camilla. William, with his fierce dedication to his family and his mother's legacy, has become a symbol of modern royalty. Camilla, on the other hand, remains a deeply divisive figure, a queen consort whose power plays have alienated many. The public is choosing sides, and it's not just about the monarchy, it's about what they want for the future. The fallout from this conflict could have severe consequences for King Charles's reign. Already under pressure, Charles faces the possibility of his legitimacy being questioned. His support for Camilla may drive a wedge between him and his son William, and the monarchy may lose its once untouchable status. If the rift deepens, Charles could find himself isolated, with his reign ending not because of age or illness, but because of a family feud too big to ignore. As for William, this battle could either solidify his place as the next king or tarnish his reputation in the eyes of the public. His relationship with Camilla, and by extension his father, will define the way people view him in the years to come. Will he emerge as the strong, unified figure the monarchy needs, or will his defiance cause a fracture that endangers the very future of the royal family? The future of the monarchy is hanging in the balance. What happens next will determine whether it can survive this public war. Will the monarchy evolve with the times, or will it crumble under the weight of family betrayal? The battle lines are drawn, but this royal war is far from over. What do you think? Whose side are you on? Drop your thoughts below and subscribe for the latest royal revelations.